break and continue. What is the purpose of using break? Wherever we have the break, it will terminate the execution flow. It will terminate the execution flow and makes the control to come out of the loop or come out of the block, and it will execute the rest of the statements whatever we have outside of the block. It will execute the statements outside of the block. That is a break. Continue. What it is going to be do? It will terminate the execution flow wherever we'll find the continue keyword, and it is going to be makes the block to be executed from the beginning, block or loop to be executed from the beginning. It will terminate the execution flow and makes the control to come out, sorry, to come out of the block or loop. Even break also the same, block or loop. It will makes to start execution from the beginning of the loop. It will make the control to execute from the beginning of the loop. So wherever we'll find the break statement, it makes the control to stop its execution, and it will makes the control to come out from the particular block. Whereas continue, it is going to be stops the execution flow and it makes the control to come out from the particular block, and it makes the control to execute from the beginning of the loop. Okay, see the examples for break and continue. Break keyword, that is the keyword. See here, I'll be declaring a variable for I equal to 1. I have initialized the value I is less than 5, I plus plus. This is a for loop. Inside this for loop, I'll be writing one if statement. If I value is 3, I value is 3, then it has to be execute the break. Else system.out.println, it has to be print the value of I value, it has to be print, and this is statement outside of the block or loop. See how this is going to be executed. How this is going to be executed. If you see I value is 1, 1 less than or equal to 5, the condition is true. Then it will enter inside the for loop. There it is going to be checked with the condition. If what is the condition here? I value we have 1, 1 equal to 3. The condition is false. The condition is false. Because of that, it will enters into else statement. Because of that, it will enters into else statement. So here it is going to be print the value of I. Here it is going to be print the value of I. I value is 1. Then again, it will increments the I value. It is going to be update the I value. Uh, I value will becomes as 2. 2 less than or equal to 5. The condition is true one more time. Then it will enters inside this for loop. It is going to be checked with the condition. 2 equal to 3. The condition is false here. Because of that, it will enters into else part. It is going to be execute this I value 2. It is going to be print. And again, I value will be updated here. Now the I value is 3. 3 less than or equal to 5. The condition is true here. The condition is true. It will enters here. Here again in the if block, the condition is true. 3 equal to 3. The condition is true. It will find the break statement. It makes the control outside of this particular block. And we have the statement outside of the block will be printed. Okay. So you will see the output of this. And it will stop the execution of loop, that is for loop there. Got it? It has been printed I value as 1, I value as 2, and statement outside of the block. This is the output. Next, we'll see the example for continue. Example for continue. The same example I'll take. The same example I'll take. Okay. Instead of break, I'll be writing continue. Instead of break, I'll be writing continue. Okay. Now see, uh, when I value is 3, rest of the process till this particular uh, condition is true is same like a break. When this condition is true, when this condition is true, that is I value is 3 equal to 3, it will encounters continue. When it will encounters the continue, again it is going to be enter into the loop. Here it is going to be update the value of I, and it is going to be checked with the condition. Now the I value will becomes as 4, 4 less than or equal to 5, the condition is true. So then again it will continues to print to check this particular condition. 4 equal to 3, the condition is false. Because of that, it will execute the else block statement. I value it is going to be print as 4. So next again it will repeat the same, and it is going to be print the I value is 5. See here, I value is 1, I value is 2. When it will be having I value is 3, it is going to be continue without executing the else part. So because of that, I value is 4, I value is 5, we are going to be get as output. Then it will enter outside of the block. So did you got the difference between break and continue? Break is it is going to be stopped whenever the break encounters in the block. It will stops the execution flow, and it makes the control to come out from the particular block. If it is a continue, wherever the continue encounters, again it makes the control to execute from the beginning of the loop. It makes the control to execute from the beginning of the loop. So then it will comes out of the loop. See. We'll be getting this output. I value is 1, I value is 2, I value is 4, 5, statement outside of the block. Got it? Okay. So this is some examples. Now we'll write some example programs, finding the largest number, finding the largest number among given three numbers. Program to find the largest number among three numbers. We'll write the program for this. Largest or biggest number among the given three numbers. Program to find the largest number or biggest number among the given three numbers. Okay. So we'll be taking three numbers. Let me consider integer numbers only. Let me consider integer numbers. Scanner, SC, new scanner, system.in. So this is scanner class. We are going to be import the utility package related to the scanner class. Okay. Now we are declaring three variables. One is for storing or n1, n2, n3, which is used for storing three integer numbers. I have declared three variables. Now we are asking the user to enter the three numbers. Enter the three integer numbers. And we are going to be read into the respective variables by using next state. Okay. So now we are checking the condition. If n1 greater than n2, logical and n1 greater than n3. If this condition n1 is greater than n2 and n1 is greater than n3, if it is satisfying both the conditions, then only the n1 will become as biggest number. N1 I'll be printing directly is biggest number or largest number. Or else if n1 sorry n2 greater than n1, logical and n2 greater than n3. So here if it is satisfying both the conditions, then only the condition will be true. It means if both the conditions are true, then only the result of this condition will be true. See, we discussed like logical operators will be used for combining more than one condition. So with that, we are checking here. N2 is biggest number. N2 is biggest number. If N1 is not biggest, N2 is not biggest, automatically N3 will be the biggest number. N3 is biggest number. I'll be giving 10, 20, 30. 30 is biggest number. If I'm changing 5, 10, 34, 30, 34 is the biggest. I would like to give here 2, 10, 6. 10 is biggest number. All the cases we have to verify whether our logic is functioning correctly or not. All the cases we have to verify. All the cases we have to verify. Okay, it is giving correct value. Our expected output is correct in all the cases. So this is a biggest of three numbers. This is an example we can consider for uh, logical operators. Okay, any doubt in this program? Based on the logic we have to perform, we have to think and we have to use the concepts. Next, we'll see the program swapping of two numbers by using third variable. Program for swapping two variables using third variable. Swapping in a sense, values, interchanging the values of two variables. That is interchanging the values of two variables. Interchanging the values of two variables. Okay. Now we'll see A comma B is having the values. A value as 20, A value as 10, B value as 20, A value as 10, B value as 20. After swapping, after swapping. So these values are before swapping, let me consider. Before swapping, these are the values. After swapping, A value should be 20 and B value should be 10. We need to get the values. We need to get the values like this. See, by using third variable in a sense, what logic we are going to be implement over here. First, we'll take the temporary variable and we are assigning the value A to the temp. And now whatever it may be the value we have with A that is assigned to the variable called as temp. And A will be having empty. A will be getting the value from B. B value is assigned to A. So now we need to get the value of temp to B. See, A value we have assigned to temp. A value we have assigned to temp. B value we are assigning to A. And again, temp value we are assigning to B. Temp value we are assigning to B. Temp value we are assigning to B. This is the logic we have to implement now. Yeah, we'll implement that. Swapping. One, let's consider. Program for swapping two integer variables using third variable. Using third variable. Scanner class values. We have to declare the variables a, b, temp are the variables we require. We have declared it. When we are asking the user to enter the values of a and b, we are asking the user to enter the values of a, b. A will be taking the integer, b will be taking the integer value. See here, first we'll print it. Before swapping, what will be the values of a, b? Will print it. Before swapping, slash and I'll give, which is used to make the control to come in a new line, or else before swapping a value or a equal to concatenation a and again b, b. So we are printing the b value. We are printing the b value. So performing the logic of we are performing the logic of swapping. After swapping a value, b value, that is going to be print. 10, 20. See, before swapping, a value is 10, b value is 20. And after swapping, we are getting the a value as 20, b value as 10. Before swapping, a value is 10, b value is 20. After swapping, a value is 20, b value is 10. Next, we'll perform the same thing without using third variable. Swapping of two integer variables without using third variable. So we have used the third variable now and we have done this logic. See, without using that, how we can do? Without using third variable, we have to do this now. Without using third variable. Without using third. See, we'll do that. Swapping. Program for swapping of two numbers without using third variable. Without using third variable. The same code, but logic we have to change here because we are using third variable in this logic. Without using third variable, we have to write. So I'll be removing this third variable and I'll be removing this logic as well. We'll see a is equals to a plus b. See, a is equals to a plus b. A value, what we are going to be get here? A value, let me consider as 10. 10, b value as 20. 10 plus 20, 30 will be assessed to a. Now, b will be getting A plus B. See here, A value is A plus B. Let me consider A value is 10. 10 plus 20. That will be, A value will be getting as 30. And now here 30 will be A value minus B, that is 20. 30 minus 20 will be assigning to B here. And if you see, A value is having 30. Now B value is having only 10. 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10. A minus B here again will be getting the value. So A value to B, B value to A, we are done. So without using third variable, we'll check that 10, 20 if I'm giving. Before swapping, A value is 10, B value is 20. After swapping, A value is 20, B value is 10. So we are getting this. So like this, you have to think about the logic and you have to write the code. Now we'll write the multiplication table program. Program to print multiplication table for the given number. Multiplication table for the given number. Let's suppose the given number is 5. We need to get the output as output should be like output should be like 5 into 1 equal to 5. And the next line 5 into 2 is 10, and so on. 5 into 10 equal to 50. Like this, we need to get the multiplication table. For that, we'll write for the given number. For the given number, multiplication table for the given number. Program to print multiplication table for the given number. Multiplication table for the given number. See here, we are asking the given number, right? First, we'll take scanner class. Int n is the number for which we have to print the multiplication table. Enter the number. N is now by using the for loop, we have to print from 1 to 10. We have to print. So here we require one more variable called as I. So we'll be declaring the one more variable I. I value is initialized with 1. I less than or equal to 10. I less than or equal to 10 because we need to get the multiplication table till 10 only. So I plus plus, see here, system.out.println directly, uh, n value it has to be displayed. So 5 into, right? So n value it has to be displayed, some space into, then again we need to get I value here, concatenation. We need to get equal to, and only one thing we have to do here is n into I. 5 into 1, so 5 into 1 is 5, 5 into 2 is 10, like that it has to be print. So automatically we are using ln here. It makes the control to come new line each after executing one, type the system.out.println. So till 10 it is going to be printed. Okay, 5, we are getting the multiplication rate. 5 into 1, 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, like 5 10s are 50. Like this, we have to think about the logic and we have to implement it. For that, whatever we have to write the logic, we can use the concepts for that. If you know the concepts, like if you know the for loop here, you can write. If it is the largest number, if you know the how to write the condition, how to use the if else, and how to use the logical operators, then you can able to write the logic for that the same way. Without knowing that particular concepts, it will be difficult for writing the logics.